Why me? Mm-hmm. So I'm asking, why me? I don't see what my background look like over there. I don't straighten that shit up. That shit to the side. Get out my video. You know what I mean? Out the video. You know what I'm saying? Why me? Why me? Get out the video. Get out the video. Why me? That's what I want to know. Why me? All these niggas out here. Why me? Why not you? Front page in newspapers. Front page in the newspaper. Everybody see it like it's a story wrote on me. Let's talk about it. Like, cause, like really, like why me though? You know what I'm saying? Why me? This shit ain't fun. I see. I get it. Shit ain't gonna be fun. But them funds. That part. Why me? 'Cause I played that part. I play that part. Why me? And not you. You know what I mean? I put him through this. See what he can do. Prove yourself or shut up. You'll be down forever. I got this. A long shot. It does not take long to roll a fucking blunt. Like, come on now. You can't roll no fucking blunt in like 3-4 minutes, 9 days. I mean, no, that's too fucking long. Anyways. Why me? I thought it was just gonna be like, shit, nigga graduate, you know what I'm saying? They graduate high school, go to college, you know what I'm saying? But I said, fuck that. I graduated and I start teaching, I start working with kids. You know what I'm saying? The kids love me. The teachers don't like me. because they students love me. They students listen to me before they listen to their own teacher. They students wanted to be in my classroom rather than their own teacher. If their own teacher tell them get back in line, you don't get out of line and get a drink out of the water fountain. Who do you think you are? Not tell them, bro, go get you a drink out that water fountain. And then that student go get him a drink out that water fountain. My bad. I mean, shit. Hey, look, the students love me, shit. And I mean, and the teachers was up there being sour for no reason. Y'all ain't even got to be that way. I used to think it was me. Alright? I used to think it was me. I used to think I was the problem. Until I started working for the school district. And now I'm assisting the same teachers that was teaching me. I'm sitting in the classroom playing assistant. And there's 20 little me's in there. I used to be one of them kids dealing with Miss Wheeler. Somebody like Miss Wheeler at the 6th grade center. I used to sit in Miss Wheeler's classroom as a student. A couple years ago, I was sitting in her classroom as an assistant. And when I tell y'all, I used to think it was me. Nah, it ain't me, it's them teachers. That part, it's them teachers. And it, shit, as a kid, I used to feel like man, like, I don't know. These teachers don't love me, shit. Them teachers don't love them kids. I don't even, man. I love them kids. I sit there and listen to them. You know what I'm saying? They come to school acting a fool, popping off. Ain't trying to do this. Ain't trying to hear that. They ain't ate all. They got home from school yesterday and didn't even eat nothing. They came to school today and got breakfast. They low key still hungry as fuck. Clothes dirty. I mean, it's just, I come from that, so I was able to understand those students that them white people didn't understand. I understood like all the way, like damn, them are like we go from the same block. I grew up just like this. That's me. They gonna be this when they get older, if they do right. And them little niggas knew that, and the teachers hated that. Oh, he in the building. They got somebody here for them in the building. Shit, that's how I feel. They hated me. Why? Because I was doing the right thing. And sometimes people just be they don't know they doing it the wrong way. It may seem like it's working. I don't know how to say this shit. It's the wrong way. Them teachers thought that shit was working on us. All that yelling at us and sit down and go to the hallway, and when she ain't yelling at the white boys like that. I mean, we see that we used to see that shit, and I see it now in Miss Wheeler class. I'm like, damn, she racist. That shit. Well, hold up, you didn't even just get on little Chris, like you just got on. You know what I'm saying, Devontae or some shit. So what's up with that? And then I realized, damn, that's probably what I was going through too. What am I trying to say? I don't even fucking know at this point. But look, I used to think it was me. Now it's on the teacher. Like, working with life choices, I had to love them kids while they was bad. I had to still love them and tell them the right way to be in order for them to change. I couldn't hate them like you know what I'm saying? Because they get smart right back. Like, and it just never worked. I promise. It just never fucking works. It don't work out for them. You gotta love them. And that's what that is. Alright? Shit. And that used to be me. Anyway, look, you know what I'm saying? That used to be me. I used to be that kid in that classroom, and I think it was me. Nah, I be telling myself like before I start teaching, but grown. Shit, I was hard headed. I didn't pay attention. I didn't da. Nah, but that ain't my fault. That's the teacher's fault. I know why the kids listen to me. I know why they fucks with Mr. B. You know what I'm saying? But like I know why they don't. Look, it wasn't me. It was the teacher, mean ass, racist ass, unfair ass, and why me? Why I get to realize this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why I get to come back and work with these teachers, you know what I'm saying? And that I believe it's because God wanted me to realize that these people that schooling us, these people in high positions, ain't no better than me. They drink, they get drunk. I don't even drink. I don't get drunk. I'm gonna smoke though. But why me? They used to have a party at Club Lake. They still do it, I bet. And they would say what happened at Club Lake. Stay at Club Lake. I'd always get invited. You think I went? No, hell no. They ain't finna set me up. Try to frame me or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm out there all good. You know what I'm saying? This one white lady's talking about the weed and all that. I'm like, nah, fuck all this shit. Like, nah, hell no, y'all ain't finna, like, nah. You know what I'm saying? No. Small story right there, but these people said I robbed a school. They said I stole $2,500 from a school district. Then they keep changing shit, man. I got so much paperwork. I make, I make them look bad. Like for real, I can make these people look bad with some paperwork. They saying I robbed a school district. I mean, I stole. I theft, whatever the fuck they saying. Read that shit. I ain't do that shit. On trial. I got paperwork. They paid me $1,500 and said you wasn't supposed to get none of them checks. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that. And matter of fact, long story short, the hoes made me resign, right? And then they sent me three more. They sent me a check after I resigned. After 2 weeks, they sent me a check. Some shit like that. Then 2 more weeks passed, and they sent me another check. And I'm thinking like rollover minutes. This my shit. Hey, this is money. This owed to me. Plus, I had to work a whole month and like 2 weeks before I got my first 2 week paycheck. So I'm thinking like, okay, this money is mine. Long story short, the third check bounced or whatever you call it, and they like, hey, we need our money. You know what I'm saying? You could just that check that you came and did and got that money for yesterday was bad. And I was like, what, nigga? I ain't giving y'all shit back, bro. That shit's spent. You gonna have to call the school district. They the ones gave me that check. That was an official check. You seen it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting them know, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. You gonna have to call the school district. I'm not bringing nothing back up here. That's spent. Boom, they call the school district. What's up with this check thing? What did this is a bad shit? Boom. School district look into it and somehow, boom, investigation. I was a reporter. I reported it. And I told them to call the school district. They the ones gave me that check. I snitched. I'm a snitch. All I did was tell. I said, call the school district. They the ones gave it to me. I didn't have nothing to do with that though. I didn't tell y'all to write me no paycheck. I didn't say, I don't know who sat down and looked at what, added up what hours or whatever to print out nothing that I wasn't supposed to get. And then had it signed off and handed to me. Am I not gonna accept my check? What? Give me that. I feel set up. It's like Spectrum. It's like me having an account with Spectrum or whatever. I gotta pay some shit like $50 a month to have cable. And I call Spectrum and I say, hey, close my account. I no longer fuck with y'all. I can't pay y'all no more. So close my account down. And I come home and I turn my TV on and power on and all kinds of shit. Nigga, the cable still work. Then I come home the next day, turn my TV on, the cable still work. Come home the next day, and this shit goes for 3 months or whatever. And I get a knock on the door like, hey man, from Spectrum, like, hey man, you've been watching TV, man. You've been using cable, man. You've been watching Power. I'm gonna look at him, and then he tell me he gonna say, you owe 3 months of payment. I'm gonna tell him, get the fuck out of my face. I don't owe you shit. I called you and told you to close my account. I'm done with y'all. That was the resignation letter. If anything. So when them 3 checks was steady coming, like I said, I thought that was mine. And when they come knocking on my door, like, hey, you owe this. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out my face. I don't work in the office. Y'all supposed to close my account. That's like up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't got shit to do with me. You think I'm gonna come home and because my cable, you think I'm gonna turn the TV off? Like, oh, that's bad. I'm not gonna watch that. Nah, they trying to do y'all fucking job. I don't know nothing about it. All I know is I did what I had to do. Resignation letter. Call Spectrum. Like, hey, close my account. Now, when I come home and my TV still on, when I come home and I got a fucking check in the mail, or the school call me and say, come get this check. You think I ain't on my way? You think I ain't gonna watch TV? So how am I to blame for theft? Because I say, I don't owe y'all shit. On top of that, I know a lot of people from Greenville who was on my Facebook probably remember when them cops kept knocking on my door telling me, you owe GISD some money. And they told me, get in the car with us and come down here and talk to this private and to whoever this ranger who's finna start up an investigation. And if you do that, that's like doing your service. That's like service to pay back the money that you was overpaid. Or you can set up a payment plan to pay your money back. I'm broke, money been gone, like I told the store. I went down there to talk to the investigator, told him ask me anything. I'm willing to discuss whatever, because I didn't know nothing about nothing. They told me, all right, Mr. Brookins, thank you. You good, man. You will remember this decision. You will be thankful that you made this decision right here. I know a lot of people be like, oh, I don't want to get in the car with the cops. I ain't going to talk to nobody. I ain't answering no questions. I said, fuck that. I don't know nothing about nothing. I see what's going on. This some school district shit. Like, I stole some money from now, and I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm finna get in this car. I'm going to talk. Yeah, you can record the whole thing. Record everything I say. Because I say it again a million times in my story. It never changed, and it still ain't changed to this day. Now they trying to tell me, and this is Officer Rodriguez. Come on, bro. Officer Rodriguez. Somebody tag him. Officer Rodriguez, you remember. And if not, we can do it how y'all really can do it and dig up these phone records. I'm all about this, y'all. I'm all about that. We can dig up the phone records of when I had my girl. I said, hey, you know what? Call Officer Rodriguez real quick. And I know you probably ain't supposed to record the conversation. It'll probably catch up to you. But fuck this. We are part of an investigation. And even the lawyer told us, nah, this is an investigation. Let me hear it. And I played it for him. Anyways, we called Officer Rodriguez, and I had her record it, and she had him verify, yes, I picked Tevin Brookins up from his house, took him down there to talk to so-and-so, dropped him back off at his house. I was live on Facebook with the phone in my pocket, just so they can hear and see what was going on. It will come across on my memory. I can't make this up. Everybody wondering why I pled guilty, though. Why me? Look. These niggas some hoes. Long story short. Boom. I got a meeting with my lawyer. Nah, fuck that. Long story short. Let me go back. My mama called me and say, it's 10 cop cars out here with shotguns all around my house, walking around, and they knocking on the door looking for you. I'm like, okay, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's that nigga nerd, you know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga that put that work in out here. But I was just, you know, niggas just playing around, being childish and shit. So, boom. I said, so what's up, mama? What they tell you? And she said they wouldn't tell her or some shit. She don't know what it is. So I'm like, damn, is this shit real? Like, is my mama just playing? I called 911. I called the sheriff's office or whatever and asked them, is anybody looking for me? Tevin Brookins. Nah, no one's been looking for you today. They lied. They were lying to me. You know what I'm saying? They were lying to me and everything. Boom, I go to jail. They catch a nigga out here slipping. I go to jail. Boom. Damn, what was I with this shit? I go to jail and I bail out. Boom. I'm talking with my lawyer, me and my brother. I'm finna put that link up or I'm gonna post the video on Facebook. I'm talking to my smart ass lawyer who been handling me until I brought Real in there, who got experience with the shit. And this white man been handling me, him and his assistant, James Smith. And I'm talking about Frederick Shelton, that was my lawyer. I brought Real in there with me and Real went to work for me. And I pretty much got to say what I needed to say. Finally. After so many court dates of them trying to scare me, even though I was telling the truth, them still trying to scare me, acting like they don't believe me, making me feel like they was on the other side, and etc. Me and Real went in there and talked it out, and I got my point across. It don't matter that I got the check and picked it up and spent the money and saying I'm not gonna pay it back. Who sat down and wrote me a check that wasn't mine? And Christy Stanford was over the payroll. I just want to know who sat down and wrote the check out, looking at the computer, printed it out, because I don't think Ralph Sanders could do that shit. That wasn't his position. That was Christy Stanford's. I feel set up. Somebody set me up. Somebody set us up. Like, oh, this was a mistake. That I accidentally sent him this check. Can he pay it back though? No. Well, he doesn't have to though, really, because it wasn't his mistake. It was ours. It was y'all's in office. That part. So, okay. I didn't do it. Okay, so who did do it? Because it was signed off. If I'm not mistaken. Figure that out. And like I said, I feel set up because they pretty much know that I knew Ralph. I go up there and pick up the first check. Jessica Rios gave it to me. The next check, I find out Ralph called me and said, "You got a check up here." I'm like, what? I think I got that one from Miss Edith. I don't know. The third check, I told Ralph to bring me. I said, "Bring that to me." My car was down. I said, Can you bring it to me, fam?" He dropped it off to me. That's where they like, boom. Ralph know this nigga been resigned? Hold up, what's going on? That part. Ralph brought him one of these checks. He know Ralph. Why he said, like, why Ralph, what Ralph got to do with this? Investigate that. Is what they started doing. All kinds of stuff. They really thought they had something, but they don't. I got something. Alright? And that's a part of why me. This has happened to a lot of people, but they don't know what's happening to them. And they fail or cop out. I didn't cop out. Everybody want to know why I pled guilty. Or me. Alright, look. I'm sitting here out on bail and I gotta pay $500 a month to Taylor bail bonds, $60 a month on some kind of probation some bail shit. I got a drug test every month. And I can't leave Hunt County. Alright. To pay $500 a month to Taylor bail bonds and eat and live and do all that, I gotta be working. And who gonna hire me when I'm in the newspaper with a pending case they saying I robbed the school district? Nobody. They wanna see me beat that first. Or hell no, boy, you ain't, I don't know you, like, I don't know about that. I don't know, bro. You got some shit going. And that's where I'm at, and I can't get nothing going. Because everybody think I robbed the school district. They're like, why you plead guilty? I used to think it was me. If I want to find a job, I gotta leave the city limits. If I want to pay $500 a month, I gotta hustle, and they watching me on every fucking corner out here. It ain't happening. They want to throw me back in jail while I'm out on bail, then hit me with the case. That's where I feel, because I got arrested while I was out here on bail. They came to me real quick after throwing me in jail after like a couple days and said they're offering you 1 year of probation. If I would have fucked up that 1 year probation, they would have gave me that whole 10 years that on the other, you know what I'm saying? That it was a 10-year thing, 2 to 10 case, some shit like that. They would have gave me that whole 10 or some shit if I would have fucked up. Y'all know how it go, however that shit be. You know what I'm saying? They tried to get me. I said, nah, I'm not taking nothing, bro. I ain't taking none of that. I'm innocent. Ain't never even committed a crime in my life. My record was clean as fuck. So I was telling them, well, no, I'm not even taking that little probation, bro. I'm innocent. I don't do this, bro. Y'all ain't finna put this on me. So look, these hoes, look. I keep forgetting where I'm at. So, is this shit still recording? Whoa. Okay, good. I'm telling them niggas, bro, y'all not finna put this shit on me. You know what I'm saying? I forgot where I was with it and everything. I forgot where I was with it. Well, look, I'm gonna go all over the place. If y'all really just watching it and listen and watch the whole thing, you gonna know what I'm trying to say. Smoke some. Shit, look. You can scroll up on my Facebook and see everything. My lawyer called me. He said, bro, you beat the case. All you gotta do is pay back $1,500 and you good. I said, and he said, if you want to sue GISD, go ahead, and etc. And I'm like, bet, boom. But why you think I owe them some money, bro? When I talked to Officer Rodriguez, you know what I'm saying? He kept telling me I'm gonna speak with so and so, and I'll let you know if it's a go. Are you willing to pay the 1,500? Bitch ass nigga. I said, oh, you know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. But when I put that lawsuit on their ass, I'm telling on that too. How I had to pay 1,500 that I didn't even fucking owe. I talked to Officer Rodriguez, and I let it be known. So look, boom, lawsuit on deck. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling. Boom. And I'm sitting out here bullshitting, wasn't trying to find no lawyer or none of that. You know what I'm saying? And it don't even matter. I go to jail. Boom. These hoes locked me up for no fucking reason at all. I'm sitting in jail like, bro, what the fuck is really going on? But what was going on is a nigga real stabbed this goddamn himself on accident, and for some fucking reason, I got to jail. Whoa, I'm sitting in this bitch mad as fuck, bro. Trying to get out, you know what I'm saying? All kinds of shit just fucking with me, man. I'm like, damn, these hoes finna try to sentence me for some shit I didn't do. Real foul non-prosecution charges, cause these hoes wasn't trying to hear me. Like, bro, what the fuck are y'all cuffing me for? And he was just trying to get me out. They said, we ain't trying to hear that. We don't think that he stabbed himself, and etc. Long story short, I'm sitting in here for that shit, and they talking about the death shit that my lawyer done already told me I beat, and we finna go to court and they gonna dismiss. He talking about that, talking about, okay, they want you to plead guilty to that, or they're not going to consider lowering your bail on this aggravated assault case, or they're not going to just let you out of here or anything like that. You'll probably be in here for up to a year or two waiting on the trial. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? What I gotta do to get out of here? And he said, I just told you pretty much. They want you to plead guilty to the GISD case. And I was like, they want me to plead guilty to some shit I didn't do? And I was like, bro, that don't even make sense. Well, I know, but that's what it is. And you can take the plea or not. And I'm like, whoa, bro. Like, seriously, are you serious? And he was. And he said if I plead guilty, he'll have me out of there by Monday. And my birthday was coming up next Thursday type shit. And I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna get this shit sponged off my record. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell somebody about this shit. I wrote down the time, the date, the room I was in when I'm on the phone and all that. And I want them to pull up all this shit if they got the power to do it. I need to prove my innocence, but I'm not making none of this up. And they did me wrong, made me plead guilty to some shit I didn't do, to let me out of jail for some shit I didn't do, that they ain't got nothing on still to this day. Ain't found nothing because it ain't nothing. So that's what happened. That's why I plead guilty to it. I never did nothing. Nothing was done. I was overpaid. I paid my money back through a service, through an option that other people wasn't even gave. They gave me the option to go talk to an investigator. I was like one of the only ones that did that. What happened to the other 10 people that was overpaid? When I was locked up in jail, Ralph was for the assault. When I was locked up in jail, I called Ralph a couple of times, and he was telling me the GISD case this was, I don't remember when this was. I just remember having conversations with Ralph, and he telling me that GISD case ain't nothing. We gonna beat that. People still getting overpaid today, and ain't none of us there. I was like, all kind of shit going on. They ain't putting nothing in the newspaper. They ain't talking about that. They just trying to keep letting y'all know we got the shit pinned in and the shit scheduled and all that kind of shit. And that shit beat. Ain't nobody do none of that shit. And I was finna sue them hoes. I had them beat left and right. And I fuck around and plead guilty to some shit I didn't do because they said they would let me out of jail. And they kept threatening me, talking about I'd be in there for 1 or 2 years for some shit I didn't do. And then all of a sudden, the day that I signed contract papers and all that on this plea, and the day I was supposed to get out, I didn't even get out. I had to wait, and my lawyer had to call DAs and shit and wait till the next day to get a call back and all kinds of shit to ask him if he could let me out on a PR bond. And I'm like, bro, and if you can get me out on the PR bond, what the fuck I've been doing sitting in here? And sure enough, I got out on the PR bond. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck you ain't been like PR me out? Like I could have been like, man, somebody gotta hear me. Why the fuck did I plead guilty? Why the fuck did I plead guilty? To get out of jail on Monday. I didn't even get out on Monday. He had to call DAs and etc. and do all this, and I'm like, whoa. And he PR'd me out of jail. That's a promise to return to court. You get out for free. He PR'd me out of jail. What the fuck what I've been sitting here? What did I plead guilty for? If you could PR me out, whose side are you on? Why do they need me to plead guilty? Cause I had them hoes. Lawsuit, they working, y'all. Y'all hear me? Why me? I'm kicking their ass. I'll kick their ass. I swear I kicked their motherfucking ass in that courtroom. They ain't got shit. I called the Texas run. I called the bitch that was against me. I told my lawyer, call that hoe. Nigga, let's call that hoe and tell her, nigga, bitch, let me meet up one-on-one with her and the Texas run. The main man. Y'all, Ken Paxton them, bro. Let's sit down face to face, y'all. Y'all ask me anything, and y'all gonna realize y'all put the wrong case on the wrong man, bro. And they did. And my lawyer was calling me, saying, "You good, bro? Just pay 1,500 back." And I even hit him upside the head, though. Bro, I don't owe nobody nothing. Have you forgot about Officer Rodriguez? Whose side are you really? Who really want 1,500? Whose side are you on, and etc. And it's all about money, y'all, too. Anyways, I got these hoes beat left and right. Why are they trying to get me to plead guilty? Because I got these hoes beat left and right. Lawsuit, millions. State of Texas. Harold Banner. GISD. Big mistake. So they like, yes, we got this nigga. Lock him up. Right now. I'm in jail for some shit I didn't even do. I gotta post bail. I kept trying to tell Tana, record this shit. It's gonna be valuable. I don't think she did. She calling the DA like, hey, what is Seven in jail for? There's no papers processed on him right now. I can't see anything in there. And I'm in here down there 2 months. She calling the bail bondman down there 2 months, y'all. How much is his bail? So we can get him out of there. He ain't supposed to be in there. He got some shit to say. He don't need to be in there, and y'all try to scare him into pleading guilty to let him out of there. How much is his bail? For as long as I was in there, they told Tana that we can't see anything fouled on him. We don't know where this bill is. We don't know what he in there for. Oh, no one will do nothing for Mr. Fred Shelton. Oh, no one wants to do anything for Mr. Brookins. And, they don't want to lower your bill. They don't want to do anything unless you plead guilty to the GISD case. I'm like, what, bro? But my brother filed non-prosecution charges anyways, bro. How y'all gonna try to put a case on me saying I assaulted him? He's saying he did it. Oh, no one wants to hear that. They don't believe it. I'm like, what? No one, well, you're going to have to plead guilty or you can be sitting in there for 1 or 2 years. I have clients been waiting on trial for one. I'm like, oh, nah, bro. My birthday in 10 days, bro. I got to be out of here by Christmas, bro. I can have you out by Monday for sure if you plead guilty. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Nigga, that's my money. That's my lawsuit, bro. Y'all hold me. Y'all made me, bro, y'all made me look bad out here. I can't find work. Not even after this. This shit hard. I can't find work right now. And everybody like, why you plead guilty? I was trying to get out that bitch. Fuck it. Trying to get out that bitch. That's why I plead guilty. And I told myself, yeah, I'm going to plead guilty, but I'm documenting everything. Been documenting everything. I'm writing down every time, second, thought, everything. And I'm going to go to work on these hoes and I'm going to get mine. These hoes, oh man, no, they did me wrong. My lawyer he wasn't on my side. He wasn't telling them, what is he in here for? Show me, what do I have on the table? Because I'm steady asking them what I'm in here for. They ain't never gave me an offer. They never brought an offer to the table and said, this is what they want to give you. I'm sitting in jail down there 2 months. For what? Nobody can tell us. It's just something on the scene made them put me in jail. And they don't want to do nothing for me. I might do 2 years in here on a 2 to 20 year charge if I don't just plead guilty right now and get out of jail. And all they want to do is put theft on my record. I don't even have to go to prison. I don't have to do no time. They'll consider it time served for the 2 months I've been there. I said, I'm going to get this shit sponged off my record, bro. File them papers and I'll sign them. So that's what I'm out here doing. Can I not get mines because I pled guilty? Nah, I'm innocent. And I'm going to stand on that. And I'm still going to war and I'm fighting back and I'm swinging now.